Ever stop to ask yourself why you buy what is it that you buy? Not what you buy, but why, right? Because I realized something uncomfortable about myself recently. Yeah. Most of my decisions aren't even decisions, they're reactions ultimately, right? And cookies are literally one of the easiest places to see that. Quick context before we go further. This is not a bacon tutorial, okay? This is not even a lecture. This is simply a conversation. Bake with intention is me slowing down the process and asking questions about why we choose what we choose. And starting with cookies, but it starts with cookies, but it doesn't necessarily have to end there, okay? I'm not here to judge you. I'm not even here to fix you. Okay? I just want to help us notice. That's all. So, most of us don't choose our purchases the way we think we do. We think we decided, but we really just responded. Like, you walk into a store for one thing, right? You see something sweet, or maybe you're scrolling on your phone and, ooh, something looks good, super appetizing, right? Or maybe you're just tired and you reach for what's familiar, what makes sense, right? And what I started to notice is this: sometimes it's not desire, it's proximity, okay? It's availability. Just because it's there doesn't mean you wanted it before you saw it. Let me say this plain. That wasn't desire, that was availability. Okay? And I'm not saying this from above. You know what I mean? I'm not saying this from the top of the totem pole. I'm saying this from experience because this is how I used to run my business, right? Like I was always available, always moving. Somebody would message me and say, "You got cookies right now?" And even if I didn't, I try to make it happen. Like literally. I thought that I was being committed, right? I thought that I was doing the right thing, but I was actually just being super reactive, right? And there's a difference. Commitment means you choose on purpose. Committed means you choose on purpose, right? Reactive means you choose because you feel the pressure to move, okay? And I had to understand that there was a difference. And here's the part that actually really surprised me, right? Automatic choices don't just show up with cookies, okay? They show up everywhere. They show up in what we buy, they show up in who we say yes to, they show up in what is it that we allow, right? And even in how we spend time when we're tired, okay? And cookies are literally just a mirror, right? They're a simple way to see a bigger pattern, right? So I want to ask you something. No pressure, just sit with it, okay? If cookies disappeared tomorrow, disappeared, right? Would you miss the cookie or would you miss the feeling it gave to you or you expected it to give you? Okay? No right answer. Okay? There's no right answer. Just notice. Notice what comes up. And this is where intention comes in. Intention isn't saying no to cookies or I can't have it. No, it's knowing why you're saying yes, right? Because once you understand the why, you start to choose differently. And that's why that's what I'm rebuilding my business around. Okay? Not impulse, not urgency, not right now, but more so meaning, intentionality, purpose. You understand? So tonight, don't change anything, okay? Just notice. Notice how fast you reach for comfort. Notice when you're buying just because it's there, just because it's available. Notice when you're choosing versus responding. And here's the thing: if this even hit just a little bit, right? That's the point. That is the point. This is Baked with Intention, okay? I'll see you guys in the next episode.